Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond, broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Back at you with Gloves Off, and I'm Paul Buitron. I'm here with the great guest, Judge Liendo, Oscar Liendo, and he's running for re-election. We're going to touch base about the new things that are coming up and everything else. Your Honor, it's a pleasure.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And thanks for being here, and thank you for always standing up for the community, because you've always been a pillar for the community, especially in this area.
Thank you so much.
And not because you're here, because you've actually, I've seen the work.
Thank you.
There's a lot of things that are changing. You always come out and say, this new stuff is coming of age. What has changed, or what is new that people should be aware of?
Well, as you were talking earlier, there's a new bail reform that's coming up for people that get incarcerated as magistrates throughout the state of Texas. It's called the Damon Allen Act. It's reforming the bail bond system. So each magistrate in the state of Texas has to take this mandatory 10-hour class. And then after that, you can have 2 hours every 2 years to update any new rules or laws. And basically what it is, it gives the magistrate a public safety report that they have to produce on anybody that's arrested on a Class B all the way up to felonies. And what it actually does, when you have access to the system, you will find all the details of that person that is incarcerated, whether it be a first timer, or be second timer, third timer. That way, when you go to set a bond, you'll have all the information of any previous arrests, any courts that he didn't go to, any type of mental health issues that might be coming along. And it gives you just more information to either set a bond or not set a bond, or set some restrictions or conditions, or not to set conditions or restrictions. So it's reforming the bail bond system in Texas as a whole.
And how do you see that? Do you see that as a step going forward?
And what happened is this, Damon Allen was a state trooper that was killed basically a year ago this coming November. He stopped, he made a traffic stop. He took the guy's license, registration, etc. And as he walked back to his car, his patrol unit, the guy got out of the car and shot and killed him. And he had just been released from jail. So this, will give magistrates more information as to what they have in front of them when they magistrate them, either to set conditions of, not to have a gun, or
Sure.
give their gun up, or take away their license, etc. So there's other issues that come into effect, and it'll give us as magistrates more information as to what bond to place and what conditions of bond we can place.
Absolutely. Number one, our condolences to the family and what a tragedy, and a reminder to law enforcement. We're supportive of what you all do. As first responders, yes. You all are doing great, and people do not understand that. The highway patrol and the police, when they do stops, they have to be extra careful of what's going on. But that as you're saying, this act came out of this tragedy, and it's going to be beneficial for the future, because there's a lot of people that go out of bond and all of a sudden commit another crime.
Yes. And so it'll just give that magistrate more information. And as you see in the news, one of the most, important things that a police officer does, and one of the most dangerous ones, is responding to a domestic violence situation. Just this morning there was some officers killed because they went to serve a certain person at a certain house, a warrant for their arrest or pick them up for domestic violence or a domestic violence issue. So, I thank again all the law enforcement, but of course, with this that we have here now, this Damon Allen Act, it'll provide the magistrate when that person is in jail to get more restrictions out of them, put more conditions upon. So hopefully it will help the community as a whole, the state as a whole.
Absolutely. What other things have changed that we have now that are coming into age?
That is just, one of the main ones that all magistrates need to take before December 31st of this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very important that each and every magistrate takes this class, because it's going to be one of the conditions of you becoming or being a justice of the peace.
Sure.
If you do not complete this class, which is for that public safety training, you cannot be a justice of the peace in the state of Texas. So this is one of the newer items that are coming up, and they're pushing through our training center and throughout the state of Texas. But of course, new laws come into effect, every 2 years. So, but we try to keep abreast of things and keep on the lookout for any type of safety situation that can help you and me, and of course law enforcement.
Sure, because there's a lot of things like that and that can occur, and people need to understand that there's a reason in there. I understand that people get in trouble, they go to jail, they want to get out quickly because it might have not been their fault or what have you, but we have to search it, maybe put them in a different unit or something, who knows, but take it in that route.
Yes.
Your election's coming of age.
Yes, as a matter of fact, October 24th, it's the first day of early voting. You have 2 weeks to go out and vote. I tell everybody to please exercise your right to vote. It'll be from October 24th through November 4th, early voting. You can vote anywhere you wish.
Any precinct.
Any precinct, any place you can. There'll be mobile units out there. Of course, you'll have the regular ones, which is your fire department, your Webb County Justice Center, different areas around town. So, but you basically can work. You can vote anywhere you want to from October 24th through November the 4th. And of course, November the 8th is election day. But I do understand that Webb County went with a new solution now that, say, your Justice Center and Laredo Fire Department, McKendrick Library, etc. Now you can actually vote there as well, even if it's not your precinct. So they opened that new option now. So you can either go vote in your precinct, say you vote here at the church,
sure,
or you can go downtown and vote at the Justice Center. So there'll be like 4 or 5 sites that you can actually go and vote during election day in these sites.
Hopefully that brings out more people to vote, because a lot of people, they get out of their job at 5 o'clock. It closes right away, and they're driving out to the precinct. All of a sudden they tell them, no, it's actually that other one because of this. It's changed, and then you're trying to find it,
Yes.
and you don't vote.
Yeah.
And it's happened to many people. So that's, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea, and because people that means that you can vote at the fire station anytime you want.
Yes.
And folks, I'm gonna tell you all this. Research each and every candidate. There's over 38 people running for different positions here in Laredo. There's positions for both school districts, not only for the county, for the state, for federal. The city has great importances. The college has another one, and the 2 school districts have things. So you have a lot of people, a lot of choices. Then you have a couple of referendums that are coming in, and you also have candidates that are write-ins. So you have to look and see what it is and study everybody that's around. Study every candidate that's there. If you have a problem with one of them, I'm pretty sure that if you have a problem in your area, let's put it this way, and you want to get something resolved and you want to talk it out to one of the candidates, talk to them now. And let's get that going. Get your kids involved in the voting process as well. Tell them how it is. Tell them, you know what, you're going to go with me, I'm going to go vote. Mm-hmm. You can't take them in there while you're voting, but you can leave them in the car. At least they see that you're going. Start passing that forward, because sometimes we don't do that, and our kids say, "What? I never saw you do it. Why should I do it?" So all of a sudden, then they start voting more when they're like 30, 35 years old. When now they're paying taxes or something. They say now it's not.
Very true.
But You also have an event coming of age, Your Honor. Tell us about the event.
Yes, Professor, and you're going to be a part of it, and I thank you for that.
Well, thank you for inviting us. We'll be there.
After, of course, a couple of years, that we went kind of silent there. We're having our annual West Fest, it's called, and it's going to be on October the 29th. It's on a Saturday, a pre-Halloween kind of deal. It's going to be from 2 in the afternoon to 8 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's at Canizales Park. That's 2200 Lafayette in West Laredo. It'll be a fun-filled event. We're going to have Laredo Wrestling Alliance doing a wrestling show there.
Sure.
We're going to have a costume contest for the kids with prizes. We're going to have a Tejano impersonator doing some things there as well. We're going to have live bands. We're going to have Z93, FM98. Of course, Professor Witron will have some of your students and instructors there helping us out on some self-defense classes.
Sure.
So it's going to be an exciting event for the family. There's going to be free drinks or free food, and a lot of community partners that are coming in for information from whatever you might need, from counseling, etc. All different programs, health, safety. We'll have the Laredo Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, Union Pacific, since the railroad is very close by there too as well. So it's going to be a fun-filled event, and with good weather coming out, it's come and join us from 2 to 8 p.m. Saturday, October 29th, 2200 Lafayette, Canizales Park.
Absolutely. And believe me, we'll be there, and you ask us, we'll do a self-defense workshop for the ladies, for the young kids, and for ladies, we'll do it for you, a self-defense class.
Thank you.
And we'll pick a time frame, and we'll let you all know when it'll be, and we'll do some demonstrations as well for you all to see the differences in the arts and what we do. But we'll help out. It's our pleasure. That's what we're here for.
It'll be exciting
It'll be great.
and informative for all the community. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, just like we were talking earlier, it's of course October 24th is early voting. I do ask all the people to exercise your right to vote. I mean, there's a lot of candidates out there. Read their biographies, read their platforms, and make a decision. But please do go out and vote.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll leave you with this one. You be safe, stay safe, and God bless you. And enjoy yourselves. And we'll see you soon. The next time.